Welcome to the biggest entertainment show on the planet, where we bring you the biggest stories you surely want to know about. As long as it entertains you, I have the gang with me, and they will be doing the analysis and dissecting. What's up, your man? What's up, Nima?
I'm good.
How you guys doing, man?
Well, thank you.
Right.
How are you?
Well, I'm leaving.
I'm so upset about the rain because it's just messed up everywhere again.
My car got messed up as well because the flood brought down my bumper.
It was very hard to get out of just my area today.
My estate was completely flooded. But man, that's lucky for you. But what do you guys think is the solution?
No, of course not. Yeah, it's not everywhere that floods.
You're just proud. You don't tell us that.
I didn't feel like
just stay in the should be the some places in phase one even.
Why are you saying my location? You see now.
But I know what part of phase one. I know your street too.
You know where
Should I call your street? I can call you street actually. Anyways, guys, yes, you guys know I would do it on the show. We start with the trending video. Let's take a look at that real quick.
When I was growing up, anytime my mom is doing that, and I tell her I want to follow her, she said I should go and wear my shoe. Before I come back, she'll have gone. By the time she go and come back, and I say, what did you buy for me? She'll tell me, Alafia. Ladies and gentlemen, now 2 weeks ago, ordinary small thing. She said, Alani, where are you going? I said, I'm going to ShopRite. She said, let me follow you. I said she should go and wear shoe. Before she come back, I left. When I now come back, I even brought one big box. And I put it on the dining table. She was not like, who is that for? I said, it's for you. She give me Coke, I drink. She give me food, I eat in her house. You know, I enjoy my, I even sleep and wake up in her bed. I drink her juice. But on my way out, she was not like, kilo one man. I say she should open it as a surprise. When I left, she now opened it. And I wrote Alafia, I put it inside the box. She was not like, Alafia is here. I said, yes. All of a sudden, she cut off the phone. I don't know what happened this morning. All my uncle have been calling me, Alani, kilo. And then I realized that there are people removed me from family group. When I was growing up, anytime my mom is doing that, and I tell her I want to follow her, she said I should go and wear my shoe. Before I come back, she'll have gone. By the time she go and come back, and I say, what did you buy for me? She'll tell me, Alafia. Ladies and gentlemen, now 2 weeks ago, ordinary small thing. She said, Alani, where are you going? I said, I'm going to ShopRite. She said, let me follow you. I said she should go and wear shoe. Before she come back, I left. When I now come back, I even brought one big box. And I put it on the dining table. She was not like, who is that for? I said, it's for you. She give me Coke, I drink. She give me food, I eat in her house. You know, I enjoy my, I even sleep and wake up in her bed. I drink her juice. But on my way out, she was not like, kilo one man. I said she should open it as a surprise. When I left, she now opened it. And I wrote Alafia, I put it inside the box. She was not like, Alafia is here. I said, yes. All of a sudden, she cut off the phone. I don't know what happened this morning. All my uncle have been calling me, Alani, kilo. And then I realized that there are people removed me from family group.
All right, man. I think all of us can relate to that, right? Can you relate?
Of course.
I don't think I can, man. Anytime my parents tell me that you're going out with me, they never leave me behind. I've never been left behind.
Like out of 100 like times,
maybe because I'm the last child.
Last child. Okay. Me, I'm always wasting time. Then I go and wear shoe. That's when I'll know that I didn't do my eyeliner. I didn't wear the nice wig. I didn't
eyeliner.
Oh, as a child. No, I mean now though.
Oh, they leave you.
Now.
So as an adult, they still leave you there.
As I'm a child,
I think this whole thing is about
because I always waste
when
time.
we're kids.
Oh, kids. Okay.
Yeah, like when your parents just say, "Mommy, I want to follow you."
They still leave her till now. Then she falls in that category.
They still leave me when I was a child.
Well, you're still a kid though.
In what ramification?
I'm just playing though.
What if I have a step at home? I'm calling me a child. I told you.
Atu.
Okay.
Is it Atu? You have my.
He's watching you now. You're saying all these things.
Or you have him somewhere.
Shall we proceed?
Let's proceed. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a second trending video. Let's take a look at that.
March, left, right, left, right, left. Left, right, left, right, left. March, left, right, left, right, left. Right. Go on now. Continue now. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Go to evidence, okay? Left, right, left, right. March, left, right, left, right, left. Left, right, left, right, left. March, left, right, left, right, left. Right. Go on now. Continue now. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Go to evidence, okay? Right, left, right.
Yes, sure. I can't relate, man. Can you relate?
Of course,
No,
from
I
my
was a fantastic, what do you call it?
It's called member?
No, match pass people, inter-house sports, all of that. I did
Oh, yeah?
well.
I can't relate because, man, from the moment I go into camp, man, I had the soldiers carry my bag and stuff, and you know, I was living in the soldiers' quarters there. I never
like
got
you
the
that
whole
we
wake up stuff and
used
all
to
of that,
like.
yeah.
I say it's people like him that we don't like on camp.
Yeah, do you understand?
Really
Like,
people like you, oh
I
my
just
God.
figured that, man, look, everybody's hungry, man, and I just had some extra cash in my pocket. I just, you know, sorted and yeah, my life was so easy in camp. I never did all this morning stuff, learning how to match, and I think the only time I stood under the sun was during the passing out parade. And then because I served in Imo State, you know your brothers, they like money die. Do you understand? Yeah. So Igbo people just want it, but most of the soldiers are even from the north. So you get, so it was just quite easy for me. I think I enjoyed my stay in camp.
Yeah, I enjoyed my stay and I did everything. I marched, I did OBS, I climbed a tree. Like, it was amazing.
Never did.
The
As
whole
I wanted to see
experience
all
was
those things,
amazing.
I'm like, okay, so they do these things. Do you understand? Because that period, yeah. Because I can remember when I was in camp, yeah, and then there was this lecture on how to make soap and all of that, right? I was like, okay. They did that because people that came back with soap. I was like, you guys
So
learned
you
how
said that
to do
you
this.
did not actually participate
For real, man, I stayed in the soldiers' quarters.
throughout. What's the fun in that?
What? As in, where did you now go?
What's the fun in that?
Oh, messy. Oh man, you guys don't even want to know about inquiry. Do you know how messy it is? Like, people literally pull out a bucket and defecate
That's part of
in the room.
experience.
Why would I want to experience that?
That's messy, but like, I mean, it's part
you
of
put-
the experience.
you
No,
put
I
in
didn't do it, but then I saw people doing it.
Why? Isn't that a bathroom?
I don't know, maybe I feel like I'm adventurous and stuff.
Bathroom.
They'll
Oh,
bathroom,
good,
eh?
Serious, that's
No, she said it, yeah, but please go there now.
Go there, dear.
See, this is how you walk. you know, Temple Run. Right? That's how you'll be jumping.
Oh, that's nice.
No, that's a bit much. I don't want to say anyone defecates. That's not even healthy. Like,
That's not healthy, it's
inhaling
true,
that
Sha,
into
but
your
like,
body.
Dude,
It was
now
fun,
imagine you're on the
everything.
top bunk, you can see it.
oh, we don't do that. Top bunk and not.
One
person to
bird
one bunk.
aviation type.
Stop, Ife.
No, but it's true,
It's
man.
too much details on that one. I'm sure there's other lovely experiences now.
Ife didn't do anything on camp. He didn't do anything.
I didn't, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't. The only thing I did was stand and collect my certificate.
Yeah, the problem of Nigeria.
Thank
How?
you.
How is that even a problem?
Participate.
Why didn't you do what everybody else was doing?
Because do I look like I like stress?
You think?
Oh,
I don't
so me, I
understand.
like
The people
stress.
there, they like stress.
Ah,
See, some people enjoy this thing. Some people want to be. What are those positions people get? Some people want
hey.
to be a CDS leader.
CDM leader, head
all
of
those
the
things.
house, head of the.
There are some people that want to be the radio station. This
Mia,
thing.
please don't
There
talk
are
about
people
radio
that want
station.
to
Me, I was part of the OBS team,
be-
head of
OBS,
programs.
that's the
Thank
word.
you.
Man, it's been a while ago. I
Flip
did my youth corps though.
Like 10 years ago.
No, 2012 is not up to 10 years. I think 8 years.
No, that's
Or
pretty
20
close.
years ago.
No,
This
it's
is
9
first
years.
50.
2021.
How can I be?
Yes, to me.
No, come on. I graduated in I graduated in 2010. I went to camp in 2011 and I finished in 2012.
Yeah, well, in 2021, that's 9 years.
Hi.
Are you guys trying to shake me now?
No.
But do I look my
no,
okay,
please
I'm
don't
60. Do I look my age?
No.
please.
I'm a vampire.
You're doing
You're
well.
doing- please
don't
don't.
Oh
know.
my
you should.
God, oh my God, I love you. I love you. Wicked people. Anyways, man, guys, we have the biggest stories for you. And yes, let's jump to the first story of the day. There are reports that Socialite and Abuja big boy Obina Iyedu, popularly known as Obi Cubana, has been arrested by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. The businessman arrived at the headquarters of the EFCC at Jabi, Abuja at about noon on Monday, November 1st, 2021, where he was interrogated by operatives of the commission. A source disclosed that this case borders on alleged money laundering and tax fraud. The source said Cubana was arrested, brought to the EFCC headquarters on Monday afternoon over allegations of money laundering and tax fraud. He is being grilled by detectives as we speak. The multi-billionaire headlines earlier in the year after the burial of his mother, which was deemed the event of the year by many tabloids. And yes, a lot of cows were slaughtered. I always say murdered.
No, arguably. Okay.
But what do you guys think about this? Why do these guys put themselves in this position? Now, I'm going to use Hush Puppy as a case study, right? Now, this is somebody that was making his money, yeah? But he wanted to be the Versace king, you know, that kind of thing. And he wanted to be out there. And you know your money is not pure. Why are you going out there?
If I let me ask you a question, though. Is there anyone who wants a lot of money and can't use it?
I think there are a lot of people that
don't
have
be profound.
a
Like,
lot of money and they don't even
shout. Loud it.
You see, I feel like you can't really cheat the system and expect it to be perfect. Once you steal money, whether or not it's by being loud or by being subtle, your time will come where you'll be caught. I don't think it's just that. Because there's a lot of people that EFCC have arrested. I know friends, fathers who've been arrested and nobody knows them on social media. So again, I feel like sometimes when people talk about this, they make it look like it's only if you are greedy and shiny about your money that you get caught. No, when you steal, there'll be one day for that owner to find you. Whether or not you were low-key, you were not low-key, you still wear the same clothes, they'll find you. Even the world, the universe itself will spit you out because that's not how the system works. You don't steal what's not yours.
You know, the whole money laundering is quite understandable, and then the fact that it now goes with tax. No, I mean like the allegations against them.
Money laundering.
Very understandable, and especially when there's tax fraud, right? This guy has so many businesses, right?
Of course.
Yes. So a lot of people will say, "Oh, I have this illegal $1 billion. Can we just put it here, you know, so that nobody will see it?" And he has registered companies, and because he has illegal money in his account, right, he's not going to pay his tax. Do you understand? Because they have to go through the asset and say, okay, this is how much your tax should be. So, you know, this is somebody who is, maybe when he got investigated, they saw that, man, the company is worth like $1 billion, and then he's paying for $1 million naira.
I mean, well explained. I feel like definitely that one is in the works and stuff. But what I want to know is what he launders. I'm trying to just imagine how dirty,
probably drugs,
like you can go. Because I know some people is based on technicalities, like they are, what do you call them, pen frauds, where like evading tax and all that kind of stuff. I wouldn't really say, I'm not trying to measure crime here, but I won't say it's as exciting as like, you know, you're pushing drugs. So I want to know what his story is, just like Hush Puppy. Like I didn't know how deep he has gone until like, you know, all the receipts are coming and there's politics involved. Then it makes it a lot more interesting. Like
then you know, we have one of our police officer that was suing for
I mean, I will go with what he first said. If you're too public with money that is stolen, I get that there's always one day for the thief, another day for the, you know, how does the saying go? But like, I feel like it'll be faster. Because when that party happened, I remember my dad was saying, EFCC will soon come for this guy. Yeah. And like, how many months after? And they've come for him. So I get that, okay, obviously we should not steal. But like, if stolen money is stolen money, they would come for you maybe further off if you did not publicize it.
You argue that
he might not have been caught this year. Maybe if you did not do that, you know, whole Obi Cubana thing.
There's people that have been in the limelight that have not been caught for years. We're talking centuries.
Let me tell you, there are people
on the radar of EFCC. The popular guy that even has a movie about him. Escobar, for example. Like
EFCC, they find Pablo Escobar.
What I'm saying is that he was on the radar. And they couldn't pin anything on him for years. Yes, it's a whole movie about
Nigeria.
They couldn't pin, but
in Nigeria, it's the same thing. There's quite a lot of
people that they know EFCC is better
haven't been able to pin just yet.
See, I'm not trying to support Obi Cubana, but EFCC, there are people that they've been stealing, and we know they're Obi.
Okay.
Obi. And we know that they're stealing money, and they've not gone to meet them. Some politicians, I don't want to mention any names, but we know they're taking money, but you've not done anything.
Do you know that EFCC has tons of people that they know that is onto them, but they haven't done anything about it yet? Do you know that there's so many? Do
you know there are many paying off for them not to do anything?
Yes, but is that all of them?
Obviously not.
Exactly.
But a handful.
The point is that just because he did a party yesterday does not equalize him being pinned with something just now. Like that could have happened regardless, is what I'm saying. Is how I feel, Sha.
Well, I think the possibility of him getting caught now
It's
would
higher.
have been like 30 to 100, right? Yeah, but after that, everybody wanted to know. The question was, what's this guy doing?
Everybody was asking.
Do you understand? That was the question.
Sure.
And then he was now giving explanations that didn't make sense.
Exactly.
Do you understand? Like, say he helped so many people in the village, and then when
Talk
they
about
make
networking.
money, yeah.
All of
beg.
them talk like that, to be very honest.
No, but his own was ridiculous.
was
ridiculous.
Nigerians talk like that. All their answers are very like surface.
Very.
And, they use all these like motivational speeches or like big people talking about how they made money. It's never helpful. They just give really broad, vague, talking about faith and discipline and focus. Okay,
I was
but
hardworking.
I'm pretty sure the Blake layer too also has faith, focus,
And
determination.
he's hardworking.
He's hardworking. So like, give me more details as to exactly what you did, but they don't do that.
Anyways, well, Obi Cubana, we wish you the best of luck. I hope you're innocent. And if you're not, if you can do the crime, then do the time. Definitely. Let's move on to next story. American singer Zayn Malik has pleaded to no contest to harassing his estranged partner Gigi Hadid and Gigi Hadid, my apologies, and her mother Yolanda Hadid. According to court documents obtained, Zayn was charged with 4 criminal offenses of harassment, and although one official document says he pled guilty to one, court officials say he pled no contest. The document says Zayn was at their home when he had the confrontation with Yolanda. He then allegedly shoved her into a dresser, causing mental anguish and physical pain. Okay. Zayn denies any physical contest as for the charges filed against him for assaulting Gigi. He was reported to have screamed at her on the phone as she wasn't in the country. The former One Direction band member pled no contest and has been put on probation. He's on 90 days probation for each count, and he also must complete an anger management class and a domestic violence program. He must have no contact with Yolanda. You're my favorite entertainer. You don't know that song?
What's that?
What? No, that's a recent song. So that's why I'm actually you guys don't look at me like a dinosaur. Stop. No be old school song. No.
She sounds like
Zayn Malik song. That's just like 20. What?
That sounds like a 1990s.
You're my favorite entertainer. I love you, I want you.
Are you sure this is Zayn? Abi Bob Marley?
Cover an old school guy.
You guys are just terrible, man. You guys are just very, very terrible. So what's your take in this one? No contest. Very dicey.
Very, very dicey. Okay, so I've this story, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not very happy to talk about it because my views on this topic doesn't necessarily align with my fundamental belief of being a feminist and supporting the victim and all of that. But in this particular story, for some odd reason, I just find it a bit hard to believe. Just
and the fact that he's saying no contest, like
that means
that's no contest is like
it's quite dicey.
I'm telling you, somebody who is guilty would not plead no contest.
Yeah.
They will either do like not guilty at all, like
you don't want to mess me up. All right, cool.
Yes, exactly.
All right, cool.
And then also his response and stuff. And then you said he mentioned a few things that could already tell that this was a very toxic situation where there isn't necessarily one victim. I'm not saying they're lying against him, but I don't think that it's as clear cut as he's the victim. I mean, he's the predator and they're the victims. Like, there were already situations where he felt like Gigi was involving his mother too much in their relationship. And if you've already seen the power dynamics, you have 2 family members against 1, plus the baby. So technically 3 family members against 1. It's already an imbalance. You just what I'm trying to say.
It.
And then also thinking about Zayn and his personality being reserved, I can imagine that he's taking so much before he's now responding now. So, and then the fact that the mother is using, I don't know if you've seen any of her videos where she's talking about this. It's almost like she's really happy to stain his name. Like she's giving like
you've been spotless
details.
for so long. Yeah,
like he's nasty and like there's a bit of malicious going on in there. So I don't know what kind of in-law
there's malice for sure. She looks like Patience Ozoko.
Hey,
you know when Patience Ozoko is your mother-in-law.
Yeah. When I saw this story, first of all, I was actually sad. Please give Patience out of it.
Why? But you guys know how Patience movies when she's somebody.
Look like. Based
No, I
on,
said
like,
she doesn't
their
look like,
attitude.
as
like
in
the
that
attitude.
type of,
Yeah. No,
Patience
no,
was all
for
for
sure.
type of mother-in-law
For sure,
vibe.
for sure.
Yeah.
When I saw the story, I was sad because I mean, when they were married, I was like, oh wow, I love this couple. I love the the love they share, and then it ended, and I was like, okay, that's fine. And then now they're going to court for issues, and I'm like, do things skyrocket this fast? Like, it's just crazy. You love someone 1 minute, 1 minute you're out of love, another minute you're in court fighting for some stupid reason. That aside, now to the mother, I thought about it, and I'm like, when you marry someone, you marry their family as well. This is just a clear. I'm telling you, this is just the definition. Because if you have issues, you said what? Dear, stay single.
Marry somebody, have you mind their family?
You are married into that family.
I'm not that type of person.
It depends on the person you marry. Because me, if you marry me, I'm not marrying into my family.
So the person should never reach out to your mother. Of course, she has to take. Do you understand? You have to take that person as your family,
right? Look.
So you leave the person. If you're my husband will not reach out to your mom, your dad. Like,
okay, it's like me having a quarrel.
Again, it depends on the person. I don't even right now as a single individual in my own family.
Yeah.
I don't share things I'm not comfortable sharing. I have very much. I have a lot of control over my life and my decisions. So when my partner comes, my parents can all of a sudden now start to act like they have so much, control over my family, because that's not how it was before. But there's women who were born and raised in their father's house, so they went to their husband's house, and so their daddy is still part of the. I don't understand
whatever it is.
So me, I don't have that. Like,
but he will have to reach out to your mom, call her. Oh, hi, mom, how are you doing?
Happy Mother's Day and stuff like that.
Yeah. It's really part of your life. I'm just saying
living together, being very much involved in the everyday.
Can you let your husband's mother stay?
I get. I'm just saying that this just opened my
like
eyes. That when you're married to
guys.
someone, their family comes along. Let me not say you're married to their family. Their family is shy. You're dragging them along. Do you understand?
It depends though.
Now you're sounding like the 50-year-old woman. like
for
real.
Very
like,
traditional.
even if you don't even like, I'm not saying you live with the person. Obviously not, but you have to reach out to that person. You have to text. You have to.
It's not a relationship though. That's just formalities. Like
you meet the person. You have to have a connection or something.
Imagine you have issues with your husband, right? And then he begins to call your mother to report you.
No, that one is not. That one is mama's boy. That one does not make any sense. That is
no. So, am I not married to the mother? Have I not married the mother too?
You guys don't understand. When you marry someone, I don't know, maybe I didn't say it well, you're married to the family. I don't mean that, every little thing you tell the family, you're supposed to have a relationship with the family.
Yes.
So now you don't just have one family.
Yes.
You have two families. That's what I mean.
Yes. Okay.
Nah.
I think I'm an Igbo girl,
because
my own Igbo people, whether you're traditional, whether you're modern, whether you're futuristic, when you marry a family,
yes, two families.
See this one.
You are
getting. Best believe a modern Western Igbo girl will not do something that you're doing. No, say to yourself. Say for yourself. People
that is the mother. She not.
Girl, leave tribe out of this thing. When people are deciding how they want their lives to be, despite that, she's acting as if Igbos are not progressive. There's a lot of Igbo people that are not. They progress far away from their cultural hoods. It's because you're so like you're so one way that's what you're saying. But there's so many other kinds of people living. See, it would be ridiculous to even say out loud that Igbos don't deviate from their no matter where they are in the world. So you're telling me now an Igbo girl that was born and raised in America is going to grow up and see marriage the way you see it because she's Igbo?
I'm not saying, you guys are thinking like, okay, I'm saying that everything that happens in your marriage, you tell your mother-in-law. No, I'm just saying you reach out to the person, you know that I have a second mom. Not like, I'll be calling her every day.
It depends on the mom, it depends on the person. This thing is not a one size.
I don't even necessarily have to like my wife's mother.
Of course not. Who's saying that you should like
So like, what if I don't want a relationship?
Yeah, what if I don't want a relationship?
You don't even like their mother.
What if you're problematic and I don't want you to actually
who doesn't like their mother?
Some people
Some people have toxic mothers.
Some people don't like their mothers at all.
Yeah, exactly why why you cannot generalize, babe. Like not everybody wants the same thing for their families and stuff. So when you say that, Igbo people we marry and you marry the family, that's subjective.
Not for everybody.
But what about people who don't have families? What about people who want to specifically stay far away from their family? What if the family doesn't want to be in? What if the family is not interested in the couples? Can I didn't give blessing? See, babe, there's so many reasons as to why.
Anyways, guys, I would definitely be right back. But we don't marry anybody family.